What up, guys? We're trying, man. We really are. I'm going to give everybody a second or two to jump back in. We have 8 boxes to go and a recap. We are back. You're gosh darn right, we're back. We're back with 8 boxes to go. Guess I'm going to give everyone a second or two to jump back in. Man, oh man. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. This has been a long one. I'll be honest with you. This one has been a grind. I don't say that too often, but this break has been a grind. All right, here we go. Last 8. Box topper. Rockies. You Darvish. I don't think so. And no, sorry, I didn't. Quentin, you can only go Facebook Live for 8 hours at a time. I was gonna hit my time limit before we finished. I didn't want to get cut off mid-break. So I'm gonna finish the last 8 boxes. And then do our recap on this one. I was not going to be much over the 8-hour limit, but it's certainly going to be over it. Sosa and Darvish so far skunked you. Yeah, the Sosa spot's tough because Sosa doesn't have anything but base. One Ohtani what, Quentin? Because you hit Ohtani relic. So what are we... Stained glass. Let's just roll it. Ooh, that's a nice one too. Mookie, stained glass. Let's go. Okay. We needed that. I needed that little energy boost. Mookie Betts, stained glass. Mookie's popping out just a little bit, just enough for you to see him. I'm picking those up for Christ's sake, Jordan. Oh, dude, the stained glass are super sharp. All right. Here we go, guys. Let's do it. Yoshida Mini. Whit Merrifield relic. Falcon! Yeah! It's Corey Lee mini. Feel like I'm in my delusional hours right now. There's a nice one. Spencer Strider in action. Let's go. They're falling like 1 to 2 per case. Nice hit for the Strider spot. Poutine. Mark McGuire. Adley. Will Levis. Doc Gooden, piece of the bat. That's interesting. That's pretty neat. Adley on the fancy card. Falcon. Kevin Hart, DJ Skate. He's hit relics like 4 times in this break. Assad. Garrow. Cole Reagans. Awesome. Yeah, sorry, James. Facebook would have just ended my video, so I wanted to end it at a good stopping point. You missed 1 box. You didn't really miss anything crazy. We have 7 to go. 7 boxes to go, then a recap. I would love to find a dyno. No, the recap's actually not bad at all, because all I really have to show is your fancy cards, your autos, and your relics, and your rip cards. Like, I'm not recapping all the minis and stuff. There's no way. It would take me 3 hours, and I've already been live for forever. So, your minis will be a surprise. The only minis that I have to recap are the numbered ones. Those are the only ones that I've been pulling. Oh, the recap's really not going to be that long at all. Goldie. Is that what they normally do?
I think the highest I think was.
Did it get paid?
I don't know. That Trey Lance today went for free as well.
Jesus.
I have no idea what's going on.
How was your first case of Ginter? Here's our hot box, guys.
My second case is back.
Dude, I've had back-to-back dud cases at 4 and now 5. Almost halfway through. It's been pretty bad, too. I'll tell you what, on an 8-hour break, 8+ hours, the last thing that you want is your last 2 to be bad and to have to grind through them. Mosaic football's fun. Is it full?
It's going to be probably. Like, hopefully everything goes right on the Mosaic, Flawless, and HTA. Which time-wise is 22 hours.
So if one of those is full when I'm done, I can rip it for you. Since you're doing the Mosaic for me.
That's cool.
I just need like a 10-minute break after this. James. Yeah, that's what I have to do before I rip anything else. You and me both, man.
That's a long break, man.
You know what happened? It was an honest mistake. We had no idea that these were going to take 2 hours a case. We figured that they'd be about an hour 15, like every other one.
And once you're in it, you can't stop.
No. The eBay one runs at 10. Scott, that's the Mosaic one. That will run in 12 minutes. Babbler's going to take that one. And because he's taking that one, if Mosaic's full by the time that I'm done...
I gotta check payments too.
But yeah, Babbler's going to do the 9 o'clock eBay for me because we had thought that this would be done for sure. But like I said, this is our first time really like ripping Ginter to kind of see how long that these take. We were not accounting for about 2 hours a case, hour 45, 2 hours a case. All right, guys, hot box here. I'm sure he will. I can't tell him to do anything right now. We're both trying to grind out everything that's open. Sure he'll get to it. Relic, Christopher Morel, that's a nice one. I know, like I said, we and mostly me when I signed up for this, and Mitch when we posted it, we had no idea that this is what or how long that these were going to take. And like I've said a couple times, there's really no way to speed these up because every time, so like when we get a mini, go with the other hand, take the mini, put it in the mini pile. And then we get back to it. We got to stop again. Like, so for 185 cards, it's like, you know, I'm stopping 15, 20, 25 times a case. Or a box, I'm sorry. So, I mean, it's just, like I said, there's really no way to speed it up. So for anyone who's like, rip faster, believe me, if I could, I would. I love ripping as much as anybody you'll find, but I don't love ripping for 9 hours straight.
Even like 10 minutes a box, you're going to rip 2 hours.
Auto, come on. So we don't want to see rookie, because then we have a shot at celeb. But if we see rookie, we know the ink that we want to see. Assad? Javier Assad for the Cubbies. He's been throwing the S word out of the baseball this year. Nice hit for the Cubbies. In the Assad spot. Red-tailed hawk. No, it's all right, man. We're making it work. Boston. Not too worried about it. I signed up for it. It's my fault. I just appreciate y'all bearing with me. Lil baby. Regular back. I will say the one nice thing about this product, though, it is an interesting product. Like, if I had to do this with Heritage, where it's the same thing over and over and over, that would be kind of rough. Taylor Ward, Relic. Dale Murphy. No more Jackie Robinson cards. Just the best one that you've hit is the black. Daniel Van Kirk on the fancy card. Yeah, like I said, Babbler is going live in 8 minutes for the eBay Mosaic break. All right, guys, we have half a case left to go. What do you mean? Well, Brandon, I'm going to do a recap at the end where I go over all the autos, all the relics, all the rip cards, all the numbered minis, that kind of thing. So you'll get to see everything at the end. Because I assumed that most people would not, are not going to stick around for 9 hours, you know. So I try on all my cases, but especially these long ones, to do a pretty good recap. All right. %90 of the way through. This is a cool one. Yankees. It's a nice hit. No, it's all right, guys. Like I said, I made my bet on this one. This could be intriguing. Or they just filled this with too many cards. But this could be intriguing. Tell me. This might be double rip card. It is, I think. Hoping for a book. It's not a book. Yeah, dude, I saw the J-Rod and I was like, dang. That's what I mean. Sometimes we get thick ones and they load them with cards. Because that's tops. It's tops for you. Quentin, I think we're going to sweat you until the very end, and then we're going to find something crazy. I mean, either one of the two, if we found them in autos, would be humongous cards. Ice cream Sunday. Auto. Come on. Nice. Hoodie Allen auto. Let's go. We'll take that all day. Banger. That's sick. I love the musician autos in these. Double Ripski? Tristan Casas. This is out of 36. Casas and Devers is going to be the random on that one. This was a good box. This case needed a good box. We haven't seen one. Taylor Ward. Fish and chips. Max Farid. Little Shohei. Little Shohei Nino. Minis, I'm sure, Kenneth, but no, nothing that jumps off the page to me. I saw that. Not in here, right? No, I don't think we've hit Soto in here. Did you rip it? Brayan Bello. So we got an extra hit there. Brayan Bello Rook on the relic. Yeah, rip cards do pretty well, I'd say. Vulture. I would, but like we said earlier, I'd also always rip cards because I'm kind of a degenerate. Okay, not kind of a degenerate. I'm super a degenerate. So those double rip cards will get randomed. This card's sick. Come on, man. All right. Five to go. That's a sick card. That Wrigley Ivy. Teen. Correct. Same spot. Moved a couple times, but not a lot. I'm definitely slowing down though. Like in my pace. I'm trying not to, but mentally I'm slowing down. Pascatino. Jason Derulo Worth. Hang on, Jordan, focus. Xander Schauffele Bogarts. There's Austin Riley, not an auto, but a relic. Ari Chambers on the fancy pattern. Hater. I was going to say, I thought someone had asked for Austin Riley. There you go, James. Josh Bell. Max Muncy. Triple Crown. Paul Konerko. Ezekiel Tovar. Nino. Brett Beatty. Jeter Downs. Adley. Jeter Downs. Trey Jameson. Shams. And Red-Tailed Hawk. So flip mini bins here for our last 4. Alright, mini bins have been flipped. So I thought I was going to Percy some Allen and Ginter today. I can confidently say I'm not Percying any Allen and Ginter today. So I think if I have to open one more box of Allen and Ginter after this today, I might throw up everywhere. Maybe tomorrow's the day. product's sweet. It's just, it's a lot to rip. Shohei box Tapa. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Just a ton of cards, man. The odds of Ginter personals tonight are negative. I think you could offer... That's what I thought it was. That's why I got excited. Thought we had finally found your Shohei booklet. Yeah, no, Faz, the odds of a Ginter Percy tonight, I think you could offer me 10 grand for a Percy, and I'd tell you no. Okay, that's not true. I'd probably do it for 10 grand, but I would do a lot of other things for 10 grand too, if I'm being honest. What? Everyone has a price, right? 10 grand's a little low for me, but... well... Oh, Mitch takes care of me better than that. 10 grand would be a no. No favors for 10 grand. Mitch takes care of me a little bit better than that. Alright, guys, here we go. Next one. Oopsie. That's a ripper for sure. I've never been more confident that someone's going to rip a rip card. Never in my life been more confident that a card's getting ripped. Let's play a game called Are They Going to Rip It or Are They Going to Keep It How It Is? You ready? What do you think? Are they ripping that one or are they keeping it? Rip card of Pervert Boy. And to just think, not only do you get to destroy this card, but there's something inside of it that's going to be better than whatever that it is. You guys know the rules. I don't rip cards on here. But just for fun, whose is that? I don't know. Hasn't been in the chat. Can't do it. Like I said, I've never been more confident that a rip card's getting ripped, though. Fazio, sorry, we're closed. Closed after this break. Personal's unavailable. We're out of stock. I think Mitch is kind of close to the shop, though, in proximity. So maybe you could talk him into ripping one for you. Case or two. There's Paul DeYoung. I think I'd rather drink a liter, is that what they come in? A gallon. That's what they come in. A gallon of bleach. Carlos Rodon. God damn it, Mitch. Oh, that's funny. It's a short print. That is a short print. That's a cool image on that short print. And actually, maybe. I think Mosaic Football is. Hang on, I'll check for you after this. I should pin that up. That might be the last one that's open. Rizzo with the pinstripe. Flying Ezekiel Tovar. Mitch is at home with his family, man. He wants nothing to do with this Ginter break. It's crazy to think that Paul has probably DoorDashed 3 times in the time that I've been ripping this. But he's 3 meals deep since I started this rip. Bald Eagle. Weems, let's ride, baby. 100%. He might be laughing his ass off, but he's certainly not watching this. I promise you that. He's seen enough. Yeah, he's saying, Jordan, remember when I told you that we should run 2 cases and not 5? I said, no, Mitch, the people will want 5. Joke's on me. The people did want 5, so that's not the joke part. The joke part is that I volunteered myself for a 9-hour rip. Classic Jordan, really. That's what I get for trying to help grow the business. Get the big old kick to the dick with a 9-hour Ginter rip. 3 to go, guys. Box topper, a pervert boy. I feel like with 3 boxes left, we need like one more banger. Another one that's just packaged with way too many cards. I guess that's, instead of putting in the the fillers for this product. They just bank on the fact that whatever machine that they're using to package cards is going to mix in ones with 38 cards per pack. Oh, James, I'm 100% with you, dude. Like I said, I have no problem with the break. It's way longer than I thought it was going to be. And now, like, I'm hitting a point too. You guys have probably seen it in the last case or two, where like my fatigue is starting to set in a little bit, so my packs are ripping a little bit slower. The cards are like, I hope so, man. I hope so. I really want like one more monster card. Like, we've hit a couple in this break. I want like one more, like, whoa, that's sick. Stroud was nice. The Hoodie Allen's nice. The Henry Rowan Gardner out of 25 is nice. A couple stained glasses, the 101. The Meek Mill, the double rips. The Griffey box topper rip card. Like, that's what I'm saying. I want like one more. Whoa, that's a sweet one. We'll see. I would love to find a book. Schwarber. Jimmy Rollins, that's a nice one. Relic. There's Gorilla on the fancy pattern. Hosmer Relic. I feel like these last couple boxes, not even last couple, these last two cases have just been absolutely loaded with just like nonsense. Relics and not a lot of numbered, not a lot of nice autos. Rip card coming. Let's go. Bang. Corbin Carroll rip card. All right, we can count that as a little bit of a banger. Little something there. Made the Corbin spot sweat all case. There we are. That one might not qualify as being good enough to rip. Or being, that one might be too good to rip. Sheffield relic, so they gave us an extra. We'll take it. Yeah, I think I'd either keep that one if it's a PC piece, or I'd sell the Corbin and buy like 4 different rip cards. Buy 4 Wander Franco rip cards and rip those. But yeah, that is a good example of like, well, what do we do on that one? Hit plenty of rip cards. Probably more than we should, mathematically. Alright, guys, 2 more. Witters. Relic. We're getting there, man. 2 boxes to go. Which is crazy, because that means that we have 58 boxes behind us. Got here before 9 this morning. Oh, yeah. That's going to be a replacement, huh? Good God. On the double rip, too. Acuna Soto, but good God, man. What the hell? Well, that's about as beat up as I think I've ever seen a rip card. That super sucks. Come back to that in a second. Here's my thought on this one. I think because that card is so shot. Look at this. Look how many cards are in there. What is going on? I think I might rip that one and random the 2 cards in it to that spot. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm not even going to be able to fit that card in the top loader. What the fuck? Let me look and see who has them. Alex Camacho has Soto. DeSimile has Acuna. We'll come back to this one. That sucks, though. Super sucks. Same pack, just beat to hell Barry Larkin. Alright, we'll come back to that one. Here we go. Yeah, Jesus, man. Old time hockey. I mean, it's a sick card if it's in normal shape, but Cupcakes. Nadal, Ginter back. We'll take that one. Moreno. Levis Black. Wisniewski. India Relic. It's a nice one. Kevin Hart. Let's go. That card will do well. Or Randy. Mike Trout, Relic. Willie Mays. All right, guys, down to 1. No, I'm gonna just. We're being very clear here. This card is damaged to hell. I will still random it. I'm assuming the minis are probably still fine, but I am not going to be the one that rips that card. Just so we're all on the same page. Nope. How thick do I have? Can't even get it in that one, dang. It's the thickest one. We'll just leave it like this for now. Alright, we're almost there. Almost there, last box. Yeah, you're probably right, but I don't know if I knew that it was just assemblies, I'd rip it, because I know that he wouldn't have a problem with it. But I don't know the other guy. It's Alex Camacho. He's been in here. I'm sure he's fine with it, but it's also an eBay break, so I'm very conscious of what I do with eBay cards. Let's see if I go one thicker. No, I can't get that in there. Card is effed. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I am overly conscious of on eBay because it takes one person to be crabby about it. Alright guys, last box, Magic. Man, I've been waiting for more than 8.5 hours to say that. Bryce Harper is your final box topper. 60 box toppers. Let's rip this last box. No signed box toppers, you're right. Double ripper, though. Feel like we've hit like 7 autos in the last 2 cases combined. And the only worthwhile one was Hoodie Allen. They've given us a bunch of rip cards, which are sweet. But for an eBay break, they're not so fun because we don't get to rip the cards. Hey, gonna have an auto. I'm gonna leave the auto right here. That way we end with an auto. Because the possibilities on those autos are endless. Alright guys, here we go. Last box. Finally there. Last box. So excited. I'm trying to pick up the whole stack. Colas. Nina O'Brien patch. Soto. Pittsburgh. Manoa. Paul DeYoung relic. Fred Lynn. DMC, that's a cool one. Yeah, Alex, I'll do that. Dissimile will be fine with that. I mean, there's just no value there at all. The card is that damaged. This one's not, though. Wainwright and Yachty. Out of 50 on that one. I can do that. I can certainly do that. Alright, and here's our last auto of the break. Good luck, guys. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh, that's not a bad one to end on. Bun B. Let's go. Sweet. Good way to end it. Alright, let me get this cleaned up, and then I'm going to run the that damaged rip card. And then we'll recap it, run our couple of randoms, and go from there. All right, let's see. Good. All right. So, for the sake of full transparency, here is our damaged rip card. Whatever is on this side of it will go to Alex. Whatever is on this side of it will go to... Or I'm sorry. Hold up. Alex has Soto, so he gets whatever is on this side. Krista Simley has Acuna, so he will get whatever is on this side. Alex, it looks like you are getting mini short print Jordan. We'll take it. That's better than damage. That was Juan Soto, right? Mark that right now. Okay, so this is going to Juan Soto. It's the short print. And then this is for the Simley. Another nice one. Trying to do this without damaging the cards. Sometimes these are tricky on the thick ones. So I could probably just pull this out, yeah. Maybe. Because this is damaged that this is super tricky to pop out right now. There we go. Beatty. Says use your teeth. So the Beatty is gonna go to Ronald Acuna. Yeah, that was way easier than trying to figure out where that damage card is going, in my opinion. So frustrating. Alright, there's that. Cool. Chris, full transparency too, because that was damage. That top there is not great, and that back corner is not awesome either. But yeah, that's how we did that. I don't know if you saw the card, but it was like probably the worst damage that I've ever seen on a card out of a pack. So it was easier to do it that way. All right, guys, let's recap this. Let's recap this real quick. All right, so let's start with your fancy cards. These inactions are like case hits-ish. Fall 1 to 2 per case. Of course, Chris, I appreciate it, and that just, I had assumed when Alex said it that you were good with that. Because the reason that I don't rip them on the live is in the event that people want to sell them. So I like making sure that everybody is good with that, but there was no value in that beat up card at all. The Sanders guy. I have no idea. You guys said that a couple times. Do I keep missing him or something? I don't even know who the Sanders guy is. You guys keep bringing up this Sanders guy. Alright, relics. So many relics. Oh, I trust you. It'll be on the playback. I'm not going to go dig through again. Sorry. I normally would, but I've been live for 9 hours. Yeah, sorry. Like I said, normally I'd look for you, but I need to, like, eat something. I feel like it's not Dion. You keep saying that. I feel like Dion does not have a card in this. That was Relics. Couple of minis here. Here's the Jordan that is going to Juan Soto and the Beatty that is going to Acuna. We hit a Ethier out of 25, Brooklyn back. Chris Bryant, Brooklyn back out of 25. Moreno, Brooklyn back. And Bryce Terang, Brooklyn back. Rip cards. Wander, DL Hall, Tatis, Brandon Nimmo, Vaughn Grissom, Rhys Hoskins, and DL Hall again. Your autos that were not on the stand. Assad, Tommy Henry, Wally Backman, Adam Ray, Chris Fowler, Drew Waters, John Crook, Charles LeBlanc ×2, Don Staley, Bo Naylor, Vaughn Grissom, Mark Mulder, Barry Zito, Ezekiel Tovar, G1 Bay, Barry Wasserman, or Benny Wasserman, Ryan Howard ×2, and what was her name? Caroline O'Connor ×2. And for your stuff on the stands. Finally, for your stuff on the stands here. So we got to come back to all of these. These will all be randomed here. Casas and Devers double rip. Kyle Tucker and Jeremy Pena double rip. And Yadier Molina, Adam Wainwright double rip. A couple rip cards sitting on top here. Those are some of our better names. Let me get one down here as well. Frankie Alvarez, Senga, J-Rod, Michael Harris, and Corbin Carroll. Yeah, dude, this one was a grind, I'll be honest with you. Some of your better autos. Bunby, Oswaldo Cabrera out of 25, O'Neal Cruz, Trey Turner, and Ollie Palmer out of 25. Bottom row, guys, we're getting close. I'll go to these two first. Out of 25, Pete Alonso. Out of 25, Thomas Ian Nicholas, who was Henry Rowan-Gardner. We did hit a CJ Stroud auto, that was sick. Hit a Hoodie Allen, that was a nice one too. And a Eric Stone Street. Couple of nice minis back here. 1 of 1 Matt Olson, stained glass of Zach Thompson, and a stained glass Mookie Betts. In my opinion, our biggest auto was Meek Mill. And then we did hit a box topper triple rip card out of 99 of the kid Ken Griffey Jr. All right, guys, all that is left to do is run the randoms on these. Here's what we're going to do. Since they are all different players, rather than running the 3 different randoms, we're going to do the side with the serial numbers, okay, versus the side without serial numbers. So we're going to run one random. It's going to be serial number side versus non-serial number side. Whichever one lands on top after 5 is who gets the rip card. Easy enough. Just a second here to set this up. Yeah, he was also in American Pie, correct. All right, so serial number side, non-serial number side. 5 times, top spot gets it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5th and final time here. 5 times, the player on the serial number side gets the dual rip card. Guys, that is your break. I appreciate y'all for jumping in. I am going to go eat some food and go to bed. I'll catch you guys later this weekend. Hope you have a good rest of your Friday night. Later.